the ads are actually very effective right now. The ads are actually converting right now. If you can see like now on screen, so these are some of the results we are getting right now these days, and these are the results of our students pretty much having some of their best days and some of their best months in this time period. Hey guys, Alex Fedotoff here, and in this video I want to answer one of the most frequently asked questions that have been around in the last few weeks. Is that, is dropshipping that, or whether Facebook ads are not converting anymore, or whether there's the end of the whole like dropshipping model. So a lot of you guys have been asking this question, and if you think about it, what happens right now with the whole like virus thing, and I don't know how it is like in your country. In United States are like locking down businesses, and people don't go out as much, and they told certain people, like categories of people, to stay home. So people pretty much staying at home right now. If you want to sell something with dropshipping or Facebook advertising, you need the attention, you need the eyeballs, and pretty much now you have it. You have lots of it because people staying at home and they're bored, right? They need something to do. They need something to entertain themselves with. And what happens is pretty much you have a lot of their attention. So the ads are actually very effective right now. The ads are actually converting right now. If you can see like now on screen, so these are some of the results we are getting right now these days. And these are the results of our students pretty much having some of their best days and some of their best months in this time period. Now, what you have to think about is people might not be spending as much on some luxury items like expensive watches, jewelry, those kind of things. They might not be spending as much because their priorities, kind of like what they're buying, has changed, because they're thinking, okay, I need to buy, obviously food and all of those kind of like essential things, but also things that would entertain them. So if you're selling something that is some toys, or something that would help them to play with their kids, or something like that they can use at home, or some home fitness device. Now people cannot go to the gym. Now I have the gym in my building, and people don't go to the gyms. And so what happens is they stay at home, but they still want to exercise, right? So now is amazing time to sell those products. So what you have to think about is just put yourself in a position of who's sitting at home, right? Some people have been, laid off from their work, which is, even worse, but they still use credit cards. They still have to go through this period. They still have to, pass through this, and they get better in coming weeks, but people still have to buy something, and people still buy. So that's very important to realize. All you need to do, put a glasses, right, of someone who's actually staying at home and who actually wants to be entertained, who actually wants to spend a good time, not something that's kind of like totally discretionary, totally optional, but something that's funny and can entertain people. Or, for example, home fitness, amazing category that you guys can take a look at and just evaluate what's possible. Some of the products you might see that they're just blowing up, these are exactly in the same categories I just mentioned. So just think about from that perspective. Tremendous opportunity right now, guys. Like if you think about, now is a time the virus overall like is not bringing good things, but you have to think what's in it for you and how you can leverage this situation to just advance much faster and get this advantage in the current circumstances. So think about it, apply it, and get amazing results. Thank you, guys.